Hello, hi everyone, welcome back. And for this tutorial, I want to show you how you can really become a pro for doing stuff inside of ClipMaker. And the best way to do it is to learn how the pros do it. So I'm just gonna launch ClipMaker here, and I'm gonna go to the More Creations tab, and we're gonna look for something that looks really cool. And I'm gonna find the guide that I use to learn my designs. He starts with a J, and I want J Flex, this guy. And we're gonna click on his profile, and we're gonna check out his creations. And he has some pretty cool stuff, some amazing complex videos. I'm gonna choose this one here because this one goes good with my colors, the colors for my intro. And we're just gonna I'm gonna give you the best tip for you to learn how to learn. Like, this is the best way to learn and to become a pro, and that is to deconstruct a project that you like, to dissect, to go and find out how everything's made. So I'm just gonna click on this one, I'm gonna launch it, and I'm gonna open it inside of ClipMaker. And we're just gonna mute the sound first. We just have a large solid there, but we're gonna take a look at how everything looks. I don't like when there's a lot of blank space. Oh yeah, but this is really good. I think this is gonna work. This is kind of what I want. I love it. It's really nice. It's got a lot of blank space at the beginning and at the end, and it has its own audio. But yeah, I think that this one works fantastic. I mean, it has a lot of stuff that we need to find out how it's done. For example, this one at the end, that's kind of nice. That's cool. And these explosions that we saw, I saw some explosions. And what's so cool about this guy is that he always have in all his projects everything organized. Like, I've seen a few of his projects, and he's really good. So this guy right here, Gel effects, cool. Now we're gonna move on to deconstruct everything and see how everything's made. But I love this for my intro, so I'm not gonna do anything else other than changing the name. And I'm gonna go to, I don't care about the settings that much, but this is great. Obviously the length is crazy, that's too much. As we can see, he doesn't have any environment on the scene, but he has tons of objects. And this is why I like this guy. He has everything organized. Look how many objects and different stuff there is, and he's got everything organized. So if we start closing down, first of all, there's one for all. You can close all in case that you want to add stuff on top of it, so you don't get all disorganized. So this is really cool. And then if we start closing the main groups, everything is, that's it, everything's organized in these main groups. And here we can quickly find the text and change the text for the one that we want. In this case, we're going to type fast video, and we're going to hit enter. And then for this one, we're going to do the same, fast video, and we're going to hit enter. And that's it. And we have a pretty awesome intro. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, awesome. I love it. I love the colors. I love everything. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I'm just gonna save this one for my video editor tutorial that we're gonna do later on. And I'm just gonna cancel my downloads tab and gonna return to editing. So let's go back to the objects and see just all the stuff that he has. So for example, we know that the background is that, I'm gonna toggle off to see the 3D space. We know that the background is the huge solid that we had there, and then we have a group called burst. And if we open it, we can start seeing different, I'm guessing it's this blue stuff, this burst. And if we see, we can go one by one, just checking out. That was the first one, I guess, so should be here, kid. And there you go. So these are the burst. So we see this triangle, and he chose a shape, a donut, and then he just animated everything over time. And once again, he kept everything organized. So as we can see, that's really important for very complex animations. Um, and let's close this group and see the flowing light. So these should be these ones here, because the explosions should be these little ones. So let's see. So for example, a rectangle, and he has it here. He has the scale and position is going in and out. You see that? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool flowing lines. And then we have the explosions, which are the ones that are coming right here. And if we go into it, if we check out a group and then we see how it was animated, we can see, for example, let's just play it. There you go, it's that triangle there. Look at that, these ones. So he made a group of triangles, he animated each one. This takes a lot of work, so very cool stuff. So we kind of know what all the objects do, the text, obviously what it does here. Let's move on to what the effects do. So we know what this does, the duplicate effect. Let's see what he did it here. Here, what it does. Well, I don't really know what the multiplier here does, to be honest. Let's just cancel it and see what disappears. Like nothing happened. So I don't know what that was affecting for the overall scene. If you know, leave a comment if you know what it was doing. But yeah, it looks pretty much the same. The blur, oh, I had to turn this one on. That's why I couldn't see anything happen. Here's the blur. All right, so I'm guessing the multiplying. Let's just load it up again and find out exactly what he was doing. There you go. Sometimes we also made mistakes. So we go to the effects and we're just gonna find out what this one was doing, and we're going to move in time and find out here by turning on the eye. And let's just find out in this one. Yeah, it's just like a zoom that it does. So yeah, a little zoom that they use for that. Just basically that. So yeah, that's the multiplier for you. And just the duplicate effect, the radial blur, we see the blurring of the lettering there. So yeah, we know. And the soft blur, he has some blurs there appearing. The shutter, so the shutter at the beginning, this is the circle. So as we can see, he has a radial shape and then a circle, and I guess he has two to get this shape like this. So this one is also a circle. This is another shutter on top to get that. Oh yeah, that animation, the gray color behind it. Cool. And then we have, this one is blue, so it should be at the end. So it was the cool line that we saw at the end, this one. And then this one should be the gray one that covers the other one. That's cool. And then this one, oh, this one's the box. So this would be the letter box. Maybe we should render it without this one. Let's see what happens. So we get it all 16 by 9. Okay, so I'm gonna pause this and let's check it out. So now it doesn't have that black box here. It goes all the way 16 by 9 like that. So that's pretty cool. That's what we want. So I just wanted to do that quickly. I'm gonna put intro here, and then I'm gonna go to my Panzoid video editor, and I'm going to delete this one. This is the one that we did before that had the letterbox. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna delete that one too, just so that we don't get it all over the place. So yeah, that was pretty cool. We found out how this works. What Eddie, let's see if we had some effects missing. Well, Bloom, you know what it does. You see, it does like the values, in this case the white squares, the white rectangles, and that makes it work. And then, you know, whatever light it's there. So that's pretty cool. We learned how he did all this stuff. Once again, I recommend that you go over through all of his stuff because everything's very organized. It's a good a pro. Let's call him a pro at ClipMaker to learn how to do stuff properly. So just deconstruct everything that he does. But I'm gonna close this one out, and I'm gonna search for a different one we're gonna try to for example that one with the that explosion. I wish that was something like this to learn how that's done, like this cloud. So I'm guessing this is with the particles. Let's see, let's check out what my 135 did here. And that's what you have to learn to do. You just open up a project and just see how everything works. So this is pretty cool. Let's turn off the sound and play it. Oh, let's play it obviously with the, again, blank space, but that's cool. Wow, this is pretty cool. It's got a lot of, wow, like flares and stuff, and like this crazy world. How did he do that? So let's check it out. Let's find out. So I'm guessing that this is all particles. It has like two sets of particles. So let's go one by one. So here the resolution, that's fine. Wow, 12 seconds. He doesn't have an environment, and he has a lot of stuff. He has here four text layers, and he has a lot of lights. We can check them out here, and that's what illuminates the different sides, and it gives it a lot of depth. That's pretty cool. Very good project. Very cool. Yeah, he has some cool stuff here. Let's see, group. Let's see how. So these particles, this is the stuff all over the place. As you can see, if we examine the particles, he has a lot of like a very high number of particles. That's what makes it look like a cloud. The position. So if we change it to a sphere, for example, you see that everything gets compressed. And yeah, that's how you create that that look. That's pretty cool. I still don't know how the colors are made. Let's see if we can find out. um, Particles, these ones are the lines, so the same if we go sphere, you see the lines that are flying by there, so we can see those there. And yeah, overall this is a pretty cool project. And what it has a lot, we can see some camera movements there, but the text, by looking at it that way, the text rotates by itself, or maybe it's in a group. There's got to be in a group, yeah, like a group text, and this is what's animated. So that's how you do the change. Okay, so you have a group text, and you can change it like that because you animate the rotation, and you can do both both text, both plates of text, and just animate a group, and that's how it works. Cool. So this is pretty cool. Let's move on to the look. So the effects, and here we'll see if we find what's going on. Let's turn on the eye to see all the effects. I mean, this is really cool. You know what? I'm going to, before that, I'm gonna use this for my outro. I like it. I'm gonna change the text to the platinum text to fast video, obviously. This has a custom font, so I don't know if that would work. Here it says custom, so let's just hit enter and see what happened. Did it work? No. Let's see this one. Fast video, yeah, there we go. We have it. So that's the one that's later coming later on, and this one. Thank you for. That's gonna be huge. So we're gonna have to fix that later on. But yeah, fast video. We're gonna have to fix it now before we keep dissecting these, because I want to save this project. Oh, what the hell is that? That's cool. Thank you for watching. So the rotation is done in a group, but the position is had to be done in a camera. Otherwise, yeah, there we go. This is the position, and this is the shake. But we want to just change the position for this one, maybe. So maybe just like give it a little bit more space. Like what, 120? And let's see. Oh, what the hell did I do? Did I move it here? Yeah, let's put it there. Okay, and this one we have to change to 140. That's correct. And then here, this one. This is a mirror. Let's get that effect out of the way. I don't like it. That's the mirror effect. Sometimes I like to put it there, but no, I don't like it there. Then just this one was 100 and this one is 60, so let's do 102 for this one. Let me see, fast video. That looks kind of cool. 2. Thank you for watching. 2. Something happened to the text there at the end, but that's cool. Let's use that one for my outro. That's cool. I love it. Perfect. We have an awesome intro. I'm gonna put it here in my video editor. I'm going to go back, close this one down, and we're gonna finish finding out how everything's done here. So real quick, back to effects. So we already know what this does, what bloom does. Oh, so here's the color. So an overlay. So you see how this one doesn't have any colors or anything like that, and here we can see this crazy color, and that's a gradient. That's a gradient here, an image, and it's blend to color. So if I change the blending mode to normal, you just see it there, the gradient, and you can just blend it to whatever style you want. In this case, he had it to color, and that's what makes it look cool like that. That's very clever, very cool, and yeah, that kind of works a lot. So we did learn how to do that. Cool. We already know what everything else does. So yeah, we found out. That's what you need to do from now on. So just go into Panzoid and start. Let's see what else he has. Let's find out, what Luca, tons of creations. So you see, oh wow, he does it with different names and stuff. So yeah, you can start looking around and deconstructing everything, and that's how you learn. That's how you're gonna get better. That's how you're gonna become a pro. So my recommendation is that you just go in, deconstruct, dissect everything, learn what everything does, and then when you're doing your own creations, you'll know what you need to get the exact look that you want. So I hope you found these really simple tutorial useful, but I think that's one of the best tips to really go and deconstruct. I use it for all my programs. I do a lot of stuff in After Effects, and when I get to see what professionals do with their projects, that's how you become better and better. So it's not only about watching training videos, but about you yourself going in and finding out what everything does.
Thank you for watching. Check out this video and don't forget to subscribe for more content.